Robbie Williams stars in his own biographical movie, but with one notable twist: he's portrayed as a chimpanzee. This entry on IMDb caught my attention with its cleverness. The film tells the true story of the meteoric rise, dramatic fall, and remarkable resurgence of British pop superstar Robbie Williams. It chronicles his journey from childhood to becoming the youngest member of the chart-topping boy band Take That, and then achieving unparalleled success as a record-breaking solo artist, all while grappling with the challenges that come with stratospheric fame. At first, it's a bit of a shock to see Robbie Williams as a chimpanzee, but once you adjust to the idea, it becomes quite natural to watch the entire film unfold with the CGI ape. If you're not familiar with Robbie Williams, he was part of the hugely popular British boy band Take That, and then went on to a successful solo career. This movie, similar to the films about Freddie Mercury and Elton John, delves into the life of a rock star, and it doesn't shy away from the more negative aspects of his life. The story is narrated by Williams, giving us a raw and vulnerable insight into who he is and what he went through. We follow him from being a cocky tween who wasn't very popular, to using that same cockiness to secure a spot in a boy band. The film shows us the speed bumps and obstacles he placed in his own way, leading us on a journey filled with sadness, anger, but also beauty, joy, and humor. I'm a very casual Robbie Williams fan, meaning I know a few of his popular songs, but what drew me to check this out was the Chimpanzee Gimmick and the fact that the film is directed by Michael Gracie, who also directed The Greatest Showman. That alone was a huge selling point for me. Going into this, I thought it might turn out to be an unnecessary Planet of the Apes musical that nobody asked for, and even fewer would want to see. But I walked out of it completely surprised. The music is immersive and high energy, giving us great exposure to the artist and his music. Even if you've never heard a Robbie Williams song, you'll leave the theater humming at least one of them. The story moves at a fast pace, but it never feels rushed. We don't linger on irrelevant time periods, but we do get a good sense of his home life, how he grew up, and how that shaped his trajectory. We also witness many key milestones in his career as he became a growing pop sensation. Surprisingly, the movie runs for 2 hours and 14 minutes, which is not a short watch, but I was completely glued to the screen the entire time. I never felt the film dragged or lost momentum. As for the acting, John O'Davies performs the motion capture for Robbie, portraying all of his physicality and choreography. There's a lot of it, and like the Planet of the Apes films, an impressive level of personalization is achieved within the character, giving the chimp an immense amount of intimacy and personality. I got so used to seeing him that way that I no longer saw the ape, but instead saw a character emoting with sad and hopeful eyes, a snarky smile, and incredible vocals. Alongside Davies, there are standout performances from Steve Pemberton, Kate Mulvaney, Rachel Bono, Damon Harriman, and Alison Steadman. Each actor contributes to pivotal moments in Williams' life and career, and I was particularly moved by the dynamic between Pemberton, Mulvaney, and Steadman as his father, mother, and grandmother, respectively. Their influence on Williams is palpable and at times heartbreaking or devastating. Their stories are interwoven throughout the film and are essential to understanding what shaped Williams. These actors more than live up to the task. Another compelling dynamic is the one between Rachel Bono, who plays Nicole Appleton. Not only was she a member of another famous pop group at the time, but she also had a romantic relationship with Williams. Their interactions are both sweet and heartbreaking, with the duo convincingly showing the highs and lows of their love. The entire film is an emotional roller coaster, sometimes exhilarating and fun, and other times plunging into the depths of despair. The filmmakers managed to strike a delicate balance, ensuring the film doesn't leave the audience feeling overly depressed by the end. Thanks to the way Williams' story is told, the film ends on a hopeful note filled with encouragement. In terms of CGI, most of it looks amazing, with excellent texturing and shading that make it appear realistic. However, there is one massive dance sequence set on a London street, and while most of it is practical, the CGI elements become a bit blurry and noticeable, especially with the chimp and the surrounding environment. Though this wasn't a deal-breaker for the movie or its story, it did stand out, especially given the massive scale of the choreographed song and dance number, which was incredible to watch. What I also found impressive about this film is the amount of depth given to the characters, in contrast to other recent musical biopics like A Complete Unknown, which barely delved into the characters' backstories. Here we are given so much depth that it's hard not to form connections with the characters, even when they're portrayed as unlikable. The motivations behind their actions are well explained, which makes their responses and the relationships believable. As for why Williams is depicted as a chimpanzee, there are one or two lines of dialogue that cleverly illustrate the reasoning. Williams reflects on how it's said that life stops when you become famous, and for him, it stopped around the age of 15 or 16. He never evolved past that point. This moment is poignant because it shows Williams recognizing a core issue he faces. While there are other contributing factors, this realization is a crucial turning point in the story and makes Williams even more endearing. Although the film was shown at festivals before its limited theatrical release, I only managed to watch it a month ago, and it's been hard to shake it from my memory. I was truly shocked by how much I enjoyed it. I didn't think this was something anyone was asking for, and I couldn't understand why it was being made. But the combination of music, visuals, and the raw vulnerability on display left a lasting impression on me. And now I'm eager to watch it again. This film strikes so many emotional chords that it will likely appeal to a wide range of audiences. In the end, the showmanship of both the entertainer and the director is undeniable. Robbie Williams isn't subtle or shy, his confidence is contagious, drawing the audience in to join in on the fun and energy. This all comes together in a frenetic but focused story filled with immersive concert-like experiences and quiet, intimate moments. There's sex, nudity, a lot of profanity, and some violence. I give Better Man 5 out of 5 catches. This movie was a huge surprise for me, and I can't wait to see it again. Is there a musical artist you would like to see showcased in a biography? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please like, share, and subscribe.